Hey, this is Professor Homa. I'm going to try working on exercise 2, the one where you do the Blackboard homepage. I'm going to log in as sample student like I did on the Blackboard overview so that I'm seeing things the way you're seeing them. And again, once I log in, make sure you go down to My Courses instead of just the announcements. Go down to My Courses. And what I'm going to do is go to Assignments, and I see the first instructions here are for installing brackets and for installing CyberDuck, and I'm going to do a video for that on Windows, but for now I'm going to skip down to exercise 2, and there's two files here. There's one that's instructions. I always put the word instruct when it's instructions, and it's a Word doc. If you need PDFs, let me know. I could put PDFs up there. But anyway, you could right click on that and download it. I would suggest just downloading it before, otherwise it may open up in a window in Blackboard. So you could always right click and do save link as, and I'm going to download that to wherever I didn't tell you how to set up files yet, but eventually we'll set that up. I'll put that in my homepage folder, replace the existing one. Okay, those are my instructions. You can open them up in Word. Also, what I'm going to do, I have some of the instructions are right here, so this isn't that hard. You can download this file and open up in brackets. Another thing you can do, if you click on this, all the code's going to be right here. That might even be easier, although you might want to check out brackets, but you could do this too. You could just really highlight this. If it does that, if it opens up the text file, this is all HTML code, and you could just copy it. I'm going to hit copy. And what you're going to do then is you're going to go to, I believe, Tools. And you're going to go to Homepage. Tools, Homepage. Now if you go to Communication, you're going to see your roster and you can see everybody else's finished homepage. But you're going to go to Tools to actually create your homepage. So I'm going to go to Homepage, and I'm going to click in the introduction. This is the only part you're going to use. You're not going to put anything else except an image. And I'm just going to paste. And there it is. There's all my HTML that I pasted in here. And I'll have to check that it didn't put any extra spaces in there, but that's all my HTML code. Okay, and again, you can stretch this out. So if you need to work in here, which you're probably going to want to, what you can do is in between where these P's are, include a short paragraph. If you want to throw some personal info about yourself, highlight between the P's and put it there. You know, I teach at Warren. I'll just keep it short for now. That's what I do. Hobbies, interests, passions. I like to run, I play guitar, I lift weights. Whatever you do, I work on cars, I like to watch anime, whatever it may be, you could put this just so I know something about you or something you're passionate about outside of class. Your certificate degree, it's good to know why you're taking the course. Computer info, especially for an online class, make sure you put your, whether you're working on Windows or Mac or, even what software you have, but it's nice to know what platform you're working on. I'd like to know who's working on Windows, who's working on Mac, etc. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you don't have a computer at home and you're going to be coming into school to work on stuff. That's possible too. Also your computer experience. Have you done coding? Have you just worked on graphics programs? Have you just worked in Office? Put any of that here under computer experience. And also career plans. What you want to do when you grow up. Who knows? That'll help, the way we organize this course. So, I'll try to make it as relevant as possible. So that's all I want here. I prefer to be called. Make sure you put your name here. I'm going to put student sample, since that's how I'm using this part. And that's about it. That's all you should really have to do here is just copy and paste that code. Whether you download the text file, open it up in brackets, and then copy it and put it in here, or you do what I just did. The next thing I'm going to do is just go, don't worry about favorite websites or any of that. You're going to go to Upload Image, and this is the image I already made using Pixlr, and that's in that other video where I actually made an image of myself that I cropped and resized, etc., and saved as a JPEG. So I'm going to go find that file, and I think I have it here, and I think it's that one. No, it's sample pic. It's that one, the one I took from the summer photo with the sunglasses on. So I'm going to use that one. It says sample pic right here. That's all I have to do. You could always remove it later if you don't like it. But that's the one that's resized 150 pixels by something high. And that's all I should have to do. I'm going to hit submit. And I'm going to hit OK. Now to see this, where you go is you're going to go to communication. I'm going to go to roster. Now you have to go to list all, list all. You got to do that twice. And here's the roster. And here's everybody in the class. And there's student sample. That's me. And there's my picture. And here's my stuff here. Student sample, that's what I prefer to be called. I teach at Warren. I didn't put any of my other stuff here, but I will, and so will you. So I'll fill that up. That's all you have to do for assignment number 2 or exercise number 2 is you're putting your picture up there. Hopefully it's cropped. If you don't take the time to do that in Pixel, you're going to have a giant image that's going to take up this whole page. So make sure you crop it, you resize it, and you make it closer to 150 pixels. And then we're gonna do this part here, and eventually we're gonna put this in a regular web page. But this is just the HTML. This is an H1 tag, an H2 tag, and the rest are just P tags. And they're kind of evenly spaced right now. But we just want to have a little home page about you. So I'll hit OK.